What's up, Squish? What's up, Dream? What is going on? Watch Andy half the day and then did my day's repairs. It says your stream popped. Blessed. Oh, it sounds like a good day. You know? Just sounds like a good day. Just one of those days where you're thankful, you know? What'd you end up preparing today? Where's my multimeter? PSP of all things. I have a PSP that somebody wants me to fix because the battery drains so fast. What's up, Russ? Let's get the tit out. Let's see. I'm not even trying it. That thing looks crazy. Yeah, that was a tit. Had a foreign object in the disc mechanism. Jeez. Then a phone needed a double filter and soldering on a 05001 size, which was fun, I bet. Then a laptop port needed a trace repair. Nice. That sounds like great repairs. I'd be all for that. 100%. Are you gonna take a nap, Abby? Abby, you gonna take a nap? Okay. You out in the field today, Russ? Order keyboard for MSI Cyborg Bloody Riveted keyboards? Oh yeah, hey, for sure. 100% hate doing this. Your server 3 units went down over the weekend. I'm working on getting back up and running. You you just replacing them or you repairing them? Are they all? What's up, Ifram? How are you doing today? I didn't answer? Did I miss it? Dude, I'm so sorry. Just working on OLED. Oh, yeah. I saw your messages. I didn't know I didn't have chat for the Twitch up. So I actually saw your messages when I closed down. It said I had 5 messages. Like, what the crap? So I went back and looked at them, and so now I have the Twitch chat up as well. Yeah, I actually saw them whenever I get off. I tried to send you a message, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. You're good. Did you get on yesterday or was it 2 days ago? I thought you got on yesterday and said something about you don't like being in Twitch streams that have like hundreds of people. I thought that was you. Yeah, it was yesterday. I saw your messages after the stream. I saw them. One has coolant leak from busted hose, one has seal blew out, and the last tricky one. User says the unit shuts down after 5 minutes, but we've tried several times to recreate the fault, but no luck. That's interesting. I prefer small crowds. Yeah, I usually have anywhere from like 7 to 20 people, so it's a good crowd here. Rush, you never told me, are you doing your own business or is this working for a company? And it's all HVAC, right? So 2 or so days ago, I accidentally spilled a drink full of vitamins, which shouldn't be good on electronics because someone came by extremely quietly, so I spilled my drink, but thankfully I didn't ruin anything. The charger got dead a day or so I think it got... Oh wow, you are lucky. That's awesome. You spilled that and it didn't actually damage anything? Heck yeah. I'd take that and run with it. The only thing is if those stuff have like sugars and everything, they could corrode over time. So if you're able to take it apart and just make sure that there's no leftover residue, I would. But if not, leave it. Has anybody heard from Chris over in Japan? I work for ATT full time, but I have my own personal business too. Oh, generators. That's right, generators. I must have thought about. Oh, great. Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Al-Jaffer?
This is him.
This is Nasrafia. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good, and I have a quick question for
Yeah.
Isaiah.
Uh huh.
He's asking for his Zyrtec. I just wanted to make sure that he does not have anything warning.
Um, I think he did. I gave him a. I think I gave him his Zyrtec this morning.
Okay,
I,
yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure.
um, man, I can't remember if it was today or yesterday. Does he remember?
He doesn't remember either, no.
I'm pretty sure I gave it to him today because I remember I didn't take mine yesterday, so I think I gave it to him
Yeah,
today.
he just, yeah, he said, no, never mind, I didn't take it. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
alright. Thank you so much,
You're
and thank you,
welcome.
anyway, well, I'm sure Lisa will fill you in our morning
Oh, she did.
information, so.
She did.
I'll take it. All right. Thank you for
You're
letting me
welcome.
know.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Bye.
Bye. That was my son's school nurse about his Zyrtec for allergies. Who's Chris? Chris is a guy in Athens, Georgia that is currently on vacation in Japan. So we haven't spoke to him probably in a few days. Just wanted to see how he was doing. Me either. Oh, you can hear my phone? I should turn that down. Last time I had Jenny falling after 5 minutes, I was blocked by airport and a fuel tank causing the vacuum. It took me ages to suss out of it. For quality assurance purposes. What's up, Falcon? Yeah, yeah, Georgia. No, Georgia, Tennessee, State, Georgia State. Russ, do you not have any service manuals? No, yeah. So he did go to Japan, the country. Chris did, but he's from Georgia, the state. There we go. Can you hear it? Or are you trying to take a nap? Do you need a pillow? Huh? Okay, I will get you one. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get my daughter a pillow. you get complicated, they say you take it to service center or authorized repair shop. I'm the repair shop, as say them would say. Yeah, I'm talking to my daughter. We had a field trip today, so I took her to the field. I went on the field trip with her, and then came back for like an hour and a half. And then I gotta go pick up the boy, and then I'll come back for another hour and a half to work, so I can get something done today. Hot. Too hot. Didn't burn nothing. We shall see if everything's connected though. Looked like they didn't stick very well, in my opinion. Oh wow, it actually did. Maybe I'm just used to HDMI pins looking so much better. Alright, let's pull out the tit. Beautiful. Successful tit. B-E-A beautiful. I need to refill my Q-tip bag. forget to like the video, guys. Alrighty. Let's see if this thing is fixed. And we need to get started on a PS5 HDMI. I did a PS5 HDMI before I got on the stream. Some lady just randomly showed up and asked if I could do it right now. I did it in about 25 minutes. I was really surprised. I was like, wow, that's one of the fastest ones I've done. You know what concerns me though is this heat sink right here has a bend right there. Looks like it's crimped on this side, but this side looks open. So I'm assuming the stuff is going to be able to, whatever's in there. You can see right here it's kind of bent. I think it'll be okay, but we'll see. We'll see if the temps get pretty bad. How many quarts did I burn up? I tell you what, Russ, I used to burn ports a lot. I don't burn any ports anymore. The one port that I probably burn is the switcher port if I'm not paying attention or if I'm talking to somebody. I'll probably burn that every now and then. But I actually don't burn any ports anymore. Just because I've practiced so much and I've done it. I have burned a lot of ports in the past though. Has it been for spurts? So literally what I used to do was I used to buy a bunch of donor boards and I would cook the board and watch it morph. And I did different temperatures, I did different airflow, and I tried to see how the boards reacted to my air station. And what I would do is I would find the perfect, flow for my air station, because all air stations are different. So that's when I learned that Xbox Series boards are way thicker and more heat resistant than PS5 boards. PS4's morphed, Xbox One's morphed. The ones that didn't really morph were the Xbox Series. The Switch boards just morph within like 10 seconds. Those things, I mean, obviously look how thin they are. I don't expect much from the Switch boards, to be honest. In his Diddy mode, thinking about quarts of oil. Oh. When you see carbon, what do you mean by that, Russ? I mean, Squish. Russ is going to be AKA Diddy Oil. I hate putting these things back in. I always do it right below that lip. Don't forget to be live, guys. Somebody's in trouble. Where's my long ones? Chat, don't forget to change from the top chat to live chat at the top of this chat. My friend ordered Switch OLED recently, by the way. Did he really? That's awesome. Brand new, or was it brand new, or was it used? I just modded a Switch OLED from help from Swindon. I still have not touched it since I did that, though. I probably shouldn't do this yet. I'm running ahead of myself. Let's first make sure it charges. I saw you post something about that when I was at the field trip. Hey, she's charging. Let's flip it. Yee. What's up? Fix it. How's it going, Philip? It's like a screen protector. Squish, are you going to be selling the high C's with that switch? Call me Fifi for short. All good. How's business busy? It's picked up a little bit. It's been slow these last few days have been pretty struggling. So I got quite a bit of work in today, so hopefully I can knock that out. I have finishing this switch up, and I have two PS5s that need HDMI. I have a PS5 Slim that needs a new power supply. Shoot. This thing. How'd that slip over there? Dadgummit. Okay, good. Whew. That speaker wire got behind the board on the other side. What else do I have? I do have a DS, 2DS that I have to get out of here. I didn't know he's still here, and he emailed me, and I was like, crap. So I forgot about that one. And then, what else do I have? I have a few iPads. So I got quite a bit. I have a Series S too. So Work is picking up. It's doing a little bit better. I just need more HDMIs to level out the downswing. This lady came in from Alabama today. She's about an hour away. So I need to get that mailing service rolling sooner than later. Andy was just packaged up my Switch to send out. I'll be pestering you for tech support. Anytime. Andy works on them more than me, but anytime you need help with anything, I will help any way I can. If I can. How do I keep going? I keep forgetting. This one goes first. Keep jumping the bullet. Nope, I'm wrong go. I'm all over the place right now. That field trip got to me. You mean the high seas? High seas? Yeah, high seas. I just pester Andy. Squish already has his eye patch impaired on his shoulder. Oh, that's great. That answers my question. Yeah, I was born with an eye patch. Hardly ever paid for any software games. You're one of those. Had a stroke? Megabyte? What? 737 in the UK. Falcon, where in the UK are you from? I'm in Wisbeck, Cambridgeshire. Cornwall. Did you guys go into the marches recently? That's like the biggest news story over here. It's pronounced Wisbeach. Wisbeach. Done in London. Idiot. I'm putting screws all in the wrong places today. Uh-oh, he's updating the switch. Here we go. Marches are pointless. It does what the government wants anyways. That's what they want you to think, Falcon. Or, Fifi. That's what they want you to think. Somebody wants me to mod the PS3 they have. And they want to know if they can put it on external hard drive. And I'm like, yeah, it just depends on how many games you want. They're like, how big is the full library? I'm like, 10 terabytes? Are you really about to do a full library on there? Problem is, I think 150 is about the max you should ever get on a console. Nobody's gonna ever play more than like 70 games on a console. I mean, maybe 40. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. I think everybody likes the idea of having like all those games on a console, but I'm like, I keep telling them, realistically, you're probably gonna not even play half of them. But they still like the idea. That's what I'm saying. Collectors, majority of the time, they probably want the physical copies, though, from what I've learned. A lot of the collectors I've had in here, they just want their console fixed so they can have the physical media. Typically the guys that want modded stuff, they want to throw it in, like, their man cave or their family room. So, I guess it just depends on the audience. But it would make sense if you're a collector, you have the physical library, and then you have the entire digital library, so you don't mess up your physical discs. That's what I would assume, but I'm not a collector. And there's somebody in here that's a collector, or was at one point. I've modded a few bits for my friends at shops. He has game room upstairs with every device and from old to new, so people can play per hour. Yeah, easier to mod and him have all the... Yeah, for sure, exactly. I prefer physical copies. I still have originals of Red Alert, etc. I was never a collector, but I do have having original stuff I paid for. I collect limited edition Xbox Series controllers. I have loads. Jeez, I bet you got a good collection. So I guess I did buy some games, but most of it get free. Yeah, you get them all free. Don't lie, Squish. Don't try to save face. We know who you are now. One more time, let's just make sure it charges, and then I'm going to throw it on the charger. And boom, charges. And then I'll get an official voltage reading. Boom. The official. The official voltage reading is 15 volts, 0.5 amps. So we're moving. Ooh, Abby didn't eat her strawberries. Tasty. Alright, time to clean up. Put everything back where it goes. Oh gosh. Okay, let's clean the solder station up. Throw away that port. Put away all my picks. Board holder. Tweezers. My tape that should not be out. Okay. All right. Moving on. This one looks dirty. Dirty. Very, very dirty. Time for gloves. Let me go wash my hands. This is going to be PS5. No video. Let me go wash my hands real quick. And this is why I usually wear gloves, because my hands dry out really fast and they start to crack. So that's why I use gloves, so I don't have to wash my hands 24/7. 35 series controllers, all colors, plus limited edition ones. There's a few I don't have. That's because they are really limited and expensive. As for the PS5 ones, I just make them with the shells. Yeah, and they look awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Just update worked fine, just followed the instructions, nice. But I see my switch and my network turned off and not playing online for reasons, so I don't have network back. Update or something. Gloves out, that's right. Fifi, do you repair controllers as well or mainly collect them? This has kind of become a discussion with our group, is repairing controllers or not. See, I've kind of been doing them, and I've been using it as a way for people just to come in. One of those things where it's like, you know, bring your controller, and then they have issues with their console, they're gonna call me, that kind of thing. Ace doesn't do them anymore. He said he used to. Gloves are tight. smokers. I've been getting a lot of smokers this recently. I repair PS4 and PS5 and I repair Xbox Series or Elites. Try not to do older style because no calibration and have to do it manually and it's just a pain. I only do them if they are limited. I do them as a lead into console repair so they remember me if their console goes wrong. I get bags full turn up. But as I say, I try to stay away from Xbox One controllers unless limited edition ones because they are worth repairing. Yeah, I get what you mean. Calibration side is just annoying on the manual ones. But the way Andy showed me how he does them, they work great. But anyway. Now, when I go full mail-in service, that might change for me. It really just depends on how the business flow goes, more than anything. I can do this, yeah, but you never get centered perfect, and I don't like that. Yeah. As a quality control side, you're not going to get that. You're correct. And I refuse to add anything to a controller that was not there before, like resistors, calibration on boards. In my opinion, that's a dodge. Wonder if the PS6 will even more screws. that's actually a good wager to have. So you don't mod controllers? Yeah, I just realized, guys, we didn't test this before we threw it on the workbench. I know it's the HDMI port, but still, we should always test it beforehand. And I did not. I did not test the PS5 first. So let's do that fast, shall we? We have not done anything. We have not affected anything, so if it doesn't turn on, definitely not caused by us. And why not? Let's just go ahead and hook up the HDMI. I mean, that thing is not working. Let's just make sure it turns on. Yes, I mod rapid fire, drop shot, etc. Add buttons, whatever the customer wants to pay for it. I do advertise that these mods though, because I don't want a lawsuit. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Surprisingly, the vents are not clogged up. All right, she's at white, so we're good. Soon a system check. Come on. There we go. chattfix is live, guys. If you guys want a multi-stream, or just head on over there. Do you, Fifi, have you ever worked with Extreme Rate before? What's up, Andy? You're ridiculous, Russ. That is wild. You are a true follower. How do you multitask by doing 2 streams while also working? Andy, you missed my OLED repair and a tit check. Is my mic messing up again? No, it's not. Is it quiet or something? I'm all yours. No sound. What? Is anybody else having sound issues? It must be that Swindon internet. It's about as good as your soccer team, huh? Get out of the shed. Andy's still on dial-up connection. Can you at least move to DSL? I mean, come on. Even the poor people now have, what's, Elon Musk's internet? Tell them blank. Our team is doing well. That's what they always say, Andy. Why don't you guys tell me about the scenes? Jeez. I'm gonna get the command so you guys can change my scenes. I'm gonna do it. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. What's up, Charlotte? Not Charlotte. Charlotte? Charlotte? I'm doing good. How are you doing? That's good. I'm glad. I'm just fixing this PS5. Knocking it out. Then I'm going to do another one. Day's doing good so far. Just did a switch repair. I'm doing this, and then I got another PS5 and a few other random stuff. So day's going great. How's your going? Yours going good? Making money is the best thing. I'll tell you that. Where you at? You in the US? Everybody over in YouTube is in the UK. Squish just now getting back, singing Andy's here. I am in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That is where I'm currently located. Ooh. Thanks for that, Charlotte. I appreciate it. Yeah, he just updated right now. He's ready to sail them high seas. Falcon even said he has a parrot and a patch already. Thanks for that, Charlotte, but I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. So I guess I'm overclocked now. Yeah, you need to run this setup. I was going to ask about how best settings for that, or where should I read about that? Because I didn't want to just start doing random overclocks. Personally, I don't do HDMI ports like this. If you tin the port before and put everything on, it's soldered from a hot swap and never touch the pins. I do both. I pre-tin and then I also touch everything up. The only reason I do both is because I had some that cracked over time, and every time I pre-tin and then touch them up again, they never come back. So this is why I do both. Could be the solder that I was using too. Could have been cheap and not working well. But this is what I do now. Because every time they brought it back, the solder was just cracked. There was no damage or anything. So I always just pre-tin and touch it up. Personally, this is what I do. Doesn't mean it's better than your way or anything. It's just, this is the way I do it. L down and click right stick at the same time. Select the recommended pack, and then just choose safe overclock settings. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Fifi, I don't think I had the scene swapped when I pre-tinned the port. I always pre-tin the port. I've never had one back unless it's broken again. I have fixed the same PS5 17 times for HDMI port. The trick is add leaded to the pads and the pins on the port and it won't crack. It's cracked because it's unleaded. Probably true. Jeez. Filling up my Q-tips. He'll hold your hand, don't worry, Squish. whiz, man. Beautiful. All right. Alright, Fifi, next HDMI port, we're going to do that. I used to add to the pads. I don't know why I quit doing it. I had a reason though. I don't remember. I don't remember why. A lot of corrosion on this thing. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Wow, there was like no corrosion on the actual APU. Jeez, it was all on the heatsink. It's probably all that smoke, to be honest. Add lead to the anchor points, like I see you do. Then tin the port and tin the pads on the board. Heat drip and give a wiggle, and critically done. No pin will move and will be solid. I never test the pins out port because I know they're all good from experience. That's nice. That's the way it needs to be, right? 100%. This one is stubborn. Thought it didn't have corrosion, but it's got quite a bit on it. There it goes. This corner. Yes. Hey, Civic. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be dropping them off today. And I will probably be there by 6 or 6:30. Yeah, for sure. All right, bye. Perfect. See, Worms, you okay for me to DM you? Okay. I never check my work, I should really, but with my experience comes quality. In stripped, replace the clean 25 minutes and 20 of them are taken apart and putting the guy together. Yeah, that's exactly the truth. I did a slim before the stream started in 25 minutes. Customer came in from Alabama. Undergrow, what's up? Means you need to start your streaming. Yeah, that's right. You need to start streaming. It means you're smart because you learn how to fix stuff. If you watch enough of them and all the different ways to fix the same device. Yeah, exactly. Any tips on starting the business? This business? I mean, with small stuff like mice and stuff. Buying broken stuff and learning how to fix them. She's fixed, baby. I'm not powering on after an HDMI port swap. I've seen a few, and it's just because the board still has heat in it, especially the pros. Yeah, literally, Undergrow, if you get on Facebook and just start buying broken stuff that people don't want or picking up stuff, you can also go to pawn shops and ask if they have any broken stuff they want to take off their hands. Or just eBay, buying lots. The first game lot I ever bought was 2DS's. Got it for like $100 or a couple $100. And just starting to learn how to fix those and go from there. Why do you want to stay with the small stuff? If you're just learning what you were doing, it's a great watching videos from small stuff. You don't mind if you, and doing small stuff, if you don't mind, you break it. Yeah. Complete beginner. Starting small for sure. You could a great resource if you're starting to get stuff to look at disassembly and reassembling is iFixit. They have great tutorials, and they also have great, like, high quality pictures. UK, go to car boots. US, go to garage sales. Yeah. Buy cheap electronics, old DVD players at work, and then break them and fix them. I mean, yeah, if you kill, it doesn't matter exactly. I mean, I've opened my own laptop and cleaned it out and put paste on, but that's about it. I mean, I'll be honest with you, some people can't even do that. They'll end up breaking something just by taking that apart. So, don't sell yourself short. It's a big deal. That's how you start, though, with stuff like that. Get comfortable with using the correct heads, the correct bits, bits to use on the screws. Because a lot of people use the wrong bits and they end up stripping screws, and that's how they bring them into shops, and you have to grind them down. Learning the small stuff matters a lot. Like, if you were doing this, I wouldn't recommend you to drill. Oh yeah, ask family and friends, ask people you know. You can even put it on a post on your Facebook saying, if anybody has any broken electronics they want to recycle. You can take it off their hands. You can also go to find a local recycler and ask them if they have anything they want to get rid of. You can get it really cheap. That's a service in itself to replace thermal paste. Yes, it is. You can always start there. Mount device. If devices overheats. I started the business with controllers and services that brought all the equipment. Exactly. I started just fixing the red ring of deaths because the oven trick worked, and I learned about it, and I just did it for my friends. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, that's not a problem. Yeah, local shops. You can search, like he said, garage sales, or I don't know what they're called in Romania. Local garage sales in the U.S. is just shops that people selling stuff out of their garage to make space for things. We also, in America, we have what's called flea markets. I don't know if you have that in Romania. It's where people go to, like, big parking lots or, like, big areas outside, and they all just end up selling random things. And anybody can sell something. So sometimes you can find a bunch of broken electronics there. Or just cheap electronics. Yeah. Local flea markets are always great. The big retail ones are not great because they have to make a profit. The local flea markets, people are just trying to get rid of their crap. As long as you know what they are, that's all that matters. Better for me was to strip them, clean the machine, heat the CPU, GPU with a hot air. Yep, exactly. Exactly. You know, they learned it actually wasn't a reball that would fix the issue. The ones inside of the CPU, the ones inside of there, the initial issue was inside. The balls were pretty bad, but then like over time, you know, it would flex from the stress testing. But the chips themselves, when we had a chip shortage back in that day, they found out that those were issues along with the PS3s. But I wasn't doing it for money. I was just helping my buddies out. I was still in college when that happened. I didn't know that Fifi with the thermal paste is a service. Yeah, for sure. I used to buy pallets for Amazon electronic returns. Most work just needed charge changed their mind. Interesting. Have you ever watched Soren from Electronic Repair School? Oh yeah, he's cool. He's Romanian too. That's right. I forgot about that. He's like, hello. Hello. Today on the bench we have a laptop. He almost sounds Russian. You actually answered my question. Let's see. I suspected he was Romanian. His name is quite common here. I watched a video of his. I know he's well known in the repair community, but mostly watch parts people, Dell laptop experience, NanoFix, and Joydust Tech. Yeah, most people do. Yes, thermal paste replacement. I use MX4. It's perfect for console and laptops. If you do PS5, it's strip it, clean it, and the APU. The liquid metal can be reused anyways. He has great knowledge of electronics. Not everyone agrees with him on some repair methods, but he knows his stuff. That's true. He's a little unorthodox in some of his methods, but people who know what he is doing it's just his way of doing stuff. I don't ping stuff off boards, but that's a preference. I've seen people do that before, yeah. I only changed it on my own laptops. I use MX6, still have left for future uses. I bet he does his own stuff. I use MG Chemicals, what's it called? MG Chemicals thermal paste. I haven't used MX4 or 6 in such a long time. The stuff that I have has the same chemical base as MX5 or 4, whatever it is. I think it's MX4. And so the temperature difference for me is not that dramatic, but you know. Yeah, I remember that about MX5 having a lot of liquidy compound. Coder is quite a character. Yeah, Coder is. I love how the repair community is so many different people, so many different aspects of it, and then you got the couch coaches that, you know, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do this. How long have you been doing this, chattfix? So I've been doing this full time for 3 years. Been repairing stuff for probably like on and off for fun since like Fifi. When did Red Ring of Death happen? Was that 2008, 2009? Because I had mine happen when it was first happening. Like, Microsoft wouldn't even replace mine. They wouldn't even consider it. There we go, baby. Hey, it's about time to go. Go get your brother. So I've probably been doing this for at least 10 years, maybe more, for fun. But I have been, chattfix, what I've been doing here has been full-time for 3 years. Yeah, after COVID, I lost my corporate job, and then we started this on the side of my garage just to make this separate income, because I had to pull my 401k out, and then started managing a Chick-fil-A. And then when we were like done with that, we were like, well, why don't we just start our own business? And I'm the only one in this area that could do HDMIs. I didn't know that for the longest time. So now I'm like the leading HDMI guy here in Chattanooga. I just try to advise people the better ways to do it, and that feels like a long time ago, but I also get loads of them cheap and fixed and sold for profit. Yeah, that's true. We have picture I can't believe. Oh gosh, whatever. Alright, I gotta go get my son. I'm gonna come back in like an hour. If you guys want me to stream back in an hour, or if you guys are good, I'm just gonna probably record it. We'll see how I get back. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm the only one in my area that does repairs and controllers. Oh, I bet you get all that. Alright, I'll see you guys in an hour. I'm gonna go grab my son. Anytime, Undergrow. You can always stop here and talk to us, or follow Swindon, follow Fifi. Let's see who else is here that streams. Falcon streams a little bit, I think. Follow all these guys, and anytime we're streaming, just get on and ask questions if you're working on something. We'll definitely help out any way we can. Nobody here is a techie jerk. All right, guys. Peace. See you in a bit.